I'm coming for you.
I'm pretty sure that's it. He said that right when it started recording. Oh my god.
Yeah, yo, do you guys know who played Steve Rogers at the end of Avengers Endgame?
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Sevens.
No, wait, was it actually? Oh, so
Yes,
they
they
just
just
CGI'd it.
Yeah, they did. Give me a second.
So, who played Captain America?
I hate you.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. The
Yo,
fuck?
it's
Why you say
amazing how I
Steve
just
Rogers?
started recording and I gotta hop in the shower because my brother wants to take his sweet time. Huh?
How about you slap him in the face? Slap him in the face. Slap him in the shower.
Honestly, that's
Slap
how
him
I
in the.
feel.
Slap him.
I'm gonna do the intro and then you guys can start and I'll come back.
No.
3, 2,
Don't leave me
1.
with this monster.
You got this. Welcome to Channel 69 Podcast, where we steal someone else's ideas and make it our own. Today we're gonna be talking about
Terrible.
video games, and I'll be back in the next 30 minutes, or it's free. I hate that I did that. I'll be back.
Oh my god. Alright, so Armando, what is your viewpoint on Call of Duty?
The people who camp are rats.
Indeed. So first off, I would like to talk about first person shooters.
I've been
All first
spared. My
person
brother's good to
shooters
go.
all first person shooters are trash.
No, they're not. Get
Who
out of here.
disagrees?
Nah, you're just horrible
I'm
at
kidding.
gaming.
All right,
I'm
what
not
games are we gonna
bad.
talk about today?
Well, first off, we're talking about first person shooters, so
Oh, Call of
anything
Duty.
that is a first person, yeah. I feel like, and is this just me or is this everyone? When you play a Call of Duty game, the shotgun is one of the most
Broken
overpowered
game.
guns in the
Guns.
game. Yeah, broken guns. It
Yeah,
has the
Activision.
range
What
of an
happened?
assault. It has the range of an assault rifle with
And the
fucking
damage of a
the damage
sniper.
of a sniper rifle and the spread of a shotgun in one move.
Nah, I
Literally,
mean, this could just be Cod Mobile,
this literally
but I
could just.
highly doubt that it is.
No, it's the
Yeah,
same way
no,
in older
it's only a
games.
COD Mobile.
No. It's in
It
older
is.
games. It's
It's in
older
older games
games.
Yes.
too.
It's in older games on freaking COD Black Ops 2. It's a pretty old game, but the shotgun is just destructive. It's not even meant to exist.
No, they definitely changed it up
They
though
definitely
because
had to change it because that was way too powerful back in the day.
yeah, because now a pump shotgun it from far range it doesn't do much. Especially in Warzone when you have three, like basically you have 200 health, so it takes like 3 shots depending on which shotgun you're using.
But
But
that's
like
in Battle Royale.
yeah,
What is
so
it the
like
same in the
because
multiplayer?
you gotta remember though because Modern Warfare and Black Ops they kind of merged together, right?
Yeah.
So the Modern Warfare shotgun, it was like there would be shotguns with fire breath rounds that would fucking annihilate, like, and they basically nerfed some of the attachments that made it very powerful. That's why some people didn't like the meta because the meta. I think one of the meta in one of the seasons it was basically ARs and shotguns, right? Now that meta is coming back because ever since Black Ops came into Warzone, there's this shotgun called the Street Sweeper. Basically, a built-in drum mag with like 12 bullets, no 12 shotgun shells, and basically it would annihilate you in like 2 shots.
That's crazy.
That is
And
destructive.
all you have to do is hold on your right trigger just to shoot rapidly. Like I've died to that shotgun so many times and it's annoying. And that's literally just as 4 loot.
Keeps breaking stuff.
Oh, that's my bed.
Hey yo, you bring your bed, huh?
Yo, someone get this man out of here. Let's see. What else about COD?
I'd like to say that COD maps are possibly one of the best maps in any first person shooter. Am I right or am I wrong?
To be honest, I haven't played a lot of COD.
Yeah.
I think that the maps that COD produces makes it so that in different situations in the map require different types of guns unless you're really good at using the gun that you have. For example, I'm using Cod Mobile in this because that's the only fucking COD game that I play.
You could have
But
Cold War if you wanted to.
if you, I don't have money. Shut up. If you play, if you play in shipment, you need a shotgun. If you don't have a shotgun, you're basically screwed. And I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me on that.
Not really.
Or
SMGs are
anything that
good.
has a fast, yeah, anything that has a fast fire rate. But if you go into shipment with a sniper rifle, you're screwed.
Nah, that's cap. I've seen people win in small maps with snipers, which
Oh
comes
yeah.
to the next point. Why are snipers broken? Why can you quick scope so fast that no one can process what happened?
What are
No, to
you
be honest, the
talking
definition of
about?
quickscope has
Definitely changed.
changed.
Like man's
Yeah.
became the
So
Flash in two
basically,
seconds.
no. Basically, you see how it's an animation where you scope in like it like
Yeah, you should
yeah
see through the scope before you
basically
shoot.
yeah people shoot before they actually quickscope, so they go off of the crosshairs on the screen. So basically,
Exactly. Like they pull it to scope in, but they shoot right before, and then that's it. The man's died. Oh look, a collab.
Mans is dead.
It makes no sense.
Mans is obliterated. Mans had no
Honestly.
chance. Bro, I feel like first person shooters definitely like there's a how do I say this? There's always been an overlooking problem when it comes to first person shooters, and that's the balancing of weapons.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
that's always been the biggest issue that first person shooters like have a problem with. And you see this in any first person shooter that you play. Freaking Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, Apex Legends, Call of Duty games are definitely one of them. So many other first person shooter games that you can list off, and they all have a problem when it comes to balancing weapons. Maybe sometimes the broken weapon isn't a shotgun, but it's a very specific AR that has like a high fire rate and high damage count, or it's a sniper rifle that you can literally look in the scope in -2 seconds and shoot someone, and it has auto lock on. I don't know why that
Exactly.
happens, but it happens, and there's something that you have to like. It can only be fixed by the developers themselves by literally testing out their own guns.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure how accurate this is. So Fortnite, okay, and I know no one cares about Fortnite, but look at the way that their guns work.
I had a call. I had a call.
Snipers, snipers are a one shot if you can
Mhm.
get a headshot. The ARs shoot can kill just as fast as the SMGs if you guys shoot at the same time.
Mhm.
Like all the damage is balanced. The guns do some do more damage than others, but they can kill at the same rate.
Not okay. I don't know, man. It's weird. Whenever I fight
That's
someone online,
balanced right there.
oh, and I have a big qualm to hit with in game content, but that's something we'll talk about a little later. Or unless you want to talk about that now.
I mean, I guess we don't have anything to add on. Armando,
All
you got
right.
anything for
So
first person?
downloadable content.
I guess not.
I
DLCs.
hate and love downloadable content. DLCs can be a thing that improve a game's quality. For
Or mess it
example,
up.
when you add like new stories, new cosmetics, new things to like improve the gaming. If you're in a single player game, when you're in a multiplayer game, however, you're playing a game like freaking Fortnite. Why do you have DLC that you have to pay? I don't understand the reason why people have. Well, I understand why businesses have it. I don't understand why people are spending so much money on something that's only gonna be available. It's gonna only be relevant to them for like 5 seconds until the next thing comes up, and then they'll be like, "Oh wait." I don't. Oh, I should have bought this instead. Let me buy this now. They just spend so much crap tons of money. You see it in any game that has DLC. Freaking COD Mobile, and then COD Warzone. If you buy certain things in the game, you're basically God. You're God. You buy the new gun that comes out in COD Mobile, you are a god. End of discussion. You cannot fight him. Like, tell me that's not true. Please tell me that's not true.
I know COD Mobile for a fact. The battle pass that they have, the guns are so broken in the battle pass. I'm not entirely sure about um Warzone or Cold War if it's the same, but COD Mobile, it's so broken. It makes no sense.
It really is. It's stupid. I don't
Why do
understand.
you pay money to do better in a game that all the guns should be balanced?
Yeah, the gun should be balanced. And there are some games where it's not even like they're multiplayer games, but you have all the guns to your access. So they don't do it to buy for you to buy like guns. They do it for you to buy cosmetics. Fortnite is one of the biggest ones that does that. And you hear like little kids screaming about buying new stuff for Fortnite, getting V-Bucks and crap, when in reality all they're buying is a cosmetic. All they're buying is a cosmetic that costs $20. Who in their right mind would buy a cosmetic for $20? Who does that?
It
Who
makes
buys
no sense.
cosmetics for
Like,
$20?
ooh,
I,
cool, I got the new Batman skin. Yeah, does it do
why?
anything?
Why is
No.
nothing?
Alright, I hope you know you just wasted your money on Batman on a game that could eventually be done.
Like you could play the game normally if you had a freaking default skin, or maybe use one of the skins that they give you in game, but you don't have to spend like $50 on a freaking skin that's all that doesn't do much to your gameplay. People want to look like a banana man. People want to look like these
Well, those are
characters
the
that
Battle
aren't even
Pass
supposed
skins,
to
and
belong.
the Battle Pass. The one thing I like about Fortnite's little Battle Pass strategy is that you don't need to spend money to get the Battle Pass. Because the free
Mm.
one, it gives you the V-Bucks, and eventually, if you save up, you can buy the next season's Battle Pass. And then once you buy one Battle Pass, if you don't spend your V-Bucks, or you spend like 200, you can keep buying Battle Passes.
Interesting.
But COD Mobile doesn't give you that chance. I'm pretty sure Warzone and Cold War, whatever else has Battle Passes, won't give you a chance like that. Because they want
Yeah,
money.
that is true. Yes, all they look at is the cha-ching.
Look at GTA 5 and how
Oh
they
my
and look
God,
at their
GTA 5 is its
DLCs
own thing.
for GTA
GTA 5
Online.
is its own thing entirely, bro. There's a whole video on the internet about a documentary. I don't know, I forgot what it was. It's called The Problems of GTA
Oh
Online.
my god.
You look it up, and literally, it's a whole documentary about everything that GTA Online has failed to do, and it's just so it explains everything completely. Basically, if you want to look at it, just search that up. Just the problems of GTA Online. You'll find it.
So
Um,
dumb.
but there's this. It's basically a video. Half of it is about the money system in GTA Online. The rest is about irrelevant updates. No change in gameplay whatsoever. No new real content. And when we mean real content, like when you add in the Kyle heist or whatever, that's the new heist that came out. All they added was a new submarine, a new heist, and cars. That's it. That's all they added.
Exactly.
And
Look
and
at
you might be saying, oh, hey, but they added new missions and they added a submarine of all things. Why are you complaining? Oh, did you not know that you have to spend 6 million in-game dollars to get a submarine, right? Without any of the extra stuff, which will help you in the freaking mission. And in order for you to get game money in the game, you either have to A, cheat the game, B, spend thousands of hours grinding, or C, spend your money on the game in order to progress. It's
exactly.
it, it's so stupid, and I hate Rockstar for doing that. Like GTA is just full of either people that can't even afford a car, much less an apartment, running around trying to get as much money as they can falling for these people that are saying, "Oh, I have the elixir to life. I can show you how you can get money," and then they fall for it, and then they
I mean,
get
then again, think
scammed.
about this though. G, I'm not sure if Rockstar. I'm pretty sure Rockstar worked with Epic Games on this one. The premium version that came with the online starter pack was free last year, I think, and so
Hmm.
it did help people that were new. Like
Oh
I've
yeah,
never played GTA
that's
5 because I didn't have anything to do it on. I downloaded it on my laptop just because it was free, and I would get the starter pack, so I had some advantage when I do end up
so the
getting
starter
better
pack.
equipment.
The
Hello?
starter pack
Oh, welcome back.
includes. Hi, we're talking about GTA Online
The
now.
Yeah,
starter
yeah.
pack
Oh,
included a few cars, a
So
bunker, a
no, 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 no.
garage.
I want to
wait,
explain
wait,
it to
wait.
you right now. GTA Online starter pack premium included
Yeah, the premium edition.
$1 million. It gave you a bunker. It gave you a garage, which wasn't really a garage. It was a two-store. It was a two-car garage. Okay, so
I'm
that's
not
not even a
sure.
selling point. No, I know because I got it when I joined in.
I have it
It,
too, but
and
I
it
think I
gives you
had a
and it gives you
choice.
free and it gives you prices for free cars, right? But here's the problem: there's only two cars out of the 12 plethora that you'll get that are
Yeah,
even
there's two
worth
that are actually
mentioning.
good.
There's two supercars that are actually worth it, and guess what? Those are the crappiest supercars you will ever get in the
Those are the
game.
ones that you saw
People
in 2013 that everyone was playing with.
they if the premium version, oh yeah, and they give you access to the enterprise, right?
Oh
So
yeah, you
you
have the
can you
office
can
and
start
stuff.
making money that way. However, I wouldn't have an issue with GTA Online if it wasn't for the fact that in order for you to earn money, you have to basically sacrifice an entire pot of brain cells in order for you to literally grinding in the game is virtually impossible. You don't get nearly as much reward for the time that you spend in the game. This is why I prefer Red Dead Online's version. The way Rockstar has given Red Dead Online people a chance to make money is beautiful because the freaking missions that they give you in the game actually mean something in the game. It's not just $2 that you get each time you complete a mission. No, it's worth the money. GTA Online is just literally a game that they've continuously added freaking DLC to so that they can keep squeezing the flipping cow that is GTA Online from the milker, which is 9-year-olds that want to play GTA Online and want to fly around and freaking
There are oppressor Mark twos,
vindicators, freaking
and
Marcus and deluxe souls. Why does GTA Online have futuristic cars that can fly around and shoot heat-seeking missiles? I don't understand.
it's not even that.
You're giving the
Imagine
trolls the nuclear plus button. That's not to mention that there's already a nuclear plus button in
not only
GTA
that,
Online.
you
If you
can
have a
literally get a
facility,
satellite
you
laser
can
that you
get a
can beam
satellite laser
down.
that you can aim at a specific target. They
But
give you
that does
that option.
cost. It does cost to use
It
it.
costs. Oh yeah,
Wait, I
because the
still don't
people.
understand why he's complaining.
Oh, here's the thing. So let's say new player, or you haven't been on in a while, yeah. You last played GTA Online maybe 2014. It was still calm. You hop on. You're like, yo, let me try out the casino heist. Before you even like, once you step out your house,
Once you
you're
die.
dead.
Oh, well,
One
yeah,
step
that's why
out of the
you.
thing. The
I
big
mean,
issue. The yeah. Go
You
ahead.
start
there's
the
no such
heist.
thing
You
as
manage to
private
get the
lobbies,
money.
right?
There's private lobbies, yeah, but what's the fun in that? Like, nice. Now I got to do the heist, but I don't get to see other
Well,
people. The only people that were in the private lobby were the people I needed for the heist.
I
Like,
mean, I
Yeah.
have no interest in GTA. That like
I
really,
just wanna.
I get bored of it after playing it for
I
20
want to be able
minutes.
to
Just
play and do a heist while interacting with all the
oh,
people online without them blowing me up because they got
just
bored.
That is
can
true,
can we revert back to the COD
bro. No, there's too
You
much
you
to talk
missed
about.
the
that.
There's
COD
too
coins?
much to
No,
talk
I
about
didn't.
GTA
I
Online.
was actually
The
listening, just
biggest,
letting you
the
know.
biggest issue. Hold on. Wait till we finish GTA Online. We'll go back to COD.
Alright.
Biggest issue is the money. Dude, I'm gonna explain this to you in terms you'll understand. You join the game, right? In order for you to buy an apartment, with cars inside of it, right? So $2 million cars each. So a regular garage stores up to 10 cars, right? That's $2 million each. So that adds up to 20 million. Plus the apartment itself is 500,000, right? So that's 20,500,000 dollars. You're looking at literally $80 in real life money in order for you to get that amount of money that you wanted for all those things. $80. Why do I have to spend $80 to get 10 cars in game? And guess what? If you don't do it, if you don't spend the money on GTA, the only option you have left is doing random missions from other people that require money for you to continue doing the mission. You can't do heists without inputting money first.
Oh, not only
In order
that,
for you,
what
in
about
order
the
for
ones
you
that
to,
require specific item or
oh yeah, you
vehicle
that
to do it?
yeah, no, you do that in mission, but you need a specific facility in order to do money.
Oh,
For example,
exactly.
the first heist that came out, you need an apartment. You need a high end apartment, not just any apartment. You need a high end apartment that costs what, 30K, right?
30K? I don't
You
know.
need,
Some apartments I think
no,
are up for a million. Oh,
300K,
300 probably.
300K,
I think there was
300K.
some that are like $1 million or something.
Yo, just letting you know that that's why money glitches
Um,
are a thing in
yeah,
GTA because
yeah,
you can
yeah.
literally
Exactly,
do
because
whatever you
now the
want.
only
So
way you could do stuff is if you money glitch. Well, what's the fun in that?
there's no fun in doing a GTA freaking online glitch, but whatever. Um, yeah, the you have to spend money in the game, or if not, you have to spend an arm and a leg and a brain cell in order for you to earn the money in the game. And it's
Arm and
not
a
even
leg and
worth
a
it
A
brain
brain
because
cell.
cell.
you have to literally the first heist gives you nothing. All the new heists give you nothing. In order for you to actually get enough money to do the proper heist, you have to be with a group of people, which I highly doubt you'll find a group of people willing enough to do it with you. So you have to go online, go to these creepy people in freaking Discord to help you find the perfect people for your thing, and then they scam you and stuff like that. It's
That's why it's called
literally
having
it's
online
literally.
friends.
Oh yeah, because I definitely have 4 online friends that play GTA
Regardless,
Online.
point
I'm
being,
pretty sure you do.
Rockstar doesn't have anything else for GTA 5. They're trying their best to keep it going. Just release GTA 6. We know you've been working on it. You have
Literally,
it there.
literally,
Release
we
it.
all know what's been
I'm
happening.
pretty sure
The
they're only doing that because they don't want their game to be as glitchy like
Like
Cyberpunk was
Cyberpunk.
when it first came
But the
Oh
out.
problem is
my god.
GTA 5 was it's a good game.
It
Like
is.
GTA
It's a
5
good
in
map. It's
itself
a good
was
game.
You'll never know though.
one of the best sandbox games of all time. They've had when did GTA 5 came out?
I don't
Literally
2013.
know. Don't ask
Sometime in
me.
2013.
2013.
It's been 8 years since a GTA game has came out.
Jesus Christ. I don't know why I
Eight
feel old.
years. I feel like they've had enough time to make a GTA 6.
With the
I feel
technology
like
that we
they,
have, the graphics shouldn't be a problem.
and it's not gonna
The
be like it's
gameplay shouldn't be a
I'm
Cyberpunk
pretty
problem.
sure
Hold up.
because
that's
GTA 5 wasn't even that long apart from GTA 4. They were able to do it with little to no real noticeable glitches.
I'm pretty
You
sure
know,
the graphics are not the problem.
But no.
that's I'm not
If
saying that that's the
they could take
problem,
all the mechanics from GTA 5, fix them
and
up a
put it
little bit,
into
add some nice graphics, and
put a new
add some
map.
new stuff, new map. Like, they don't even need to take a new map. They can take an old map and just change it around a bit and put it into the game and it'd be brand new.
There's so many things that they could have done, and
They can
honestly,
take Vice
I
City
can't
and make
I
it
can't
bigger.
play I can't play GTA 5 anymore because it's just each time I log in, I get so bored of playing it. Like I know that it was like, oh, this the new updates, the new car, it satiates my boredom for 15 seconds after I buy the car,
Cool.
upgrade it fully, and then go outside to drive it for like 5 seconds and then get bombarded by deluxos. Like I'm not the type of person that likes to like conflict. I don't like playing games online only to be like shafted by trolls, and I don't think anyone wants that. But GTA 5 gives them so many opportunities to just screw everyone over. From orbital satellite launches to Oppressor Mark IIs to Deluxos
What was the
to
point of the
literal
Impressor Mark II?
Hydras.
To make people more mad?
I don't
Like,
understand
now
why
I'm
you can
pretty sure,
GTA
fly.
nah,
5.
cause,
I don't
cause
know
I'm
why
pretty sure most of
GTA.
my friends, they don't play GTA anymore. They only play GTA just to get the new DLCs and shit, or the
Just
new.
to play
Exactly!
GTA.
It's
That's
The,
not
literally all they
fun!
do.
I don't understand why GTA 5 has come to the
I mean,
point where they
I
have
feel like it's only
futuristic.
enjoyable when you troll other people
Yeah, it
online,
really is, and I don't like
or
doing
literally.
that because it's not right. It's not right as a gamer to troll people. But
Alright, so Armando, what about COD?
yeah, God,
Oh,
let's go on. What were you gonna say?
so you see how you said that COD Mobile, or literally just COD in general. You see how when you buy new battle passes, right? They don't
Hmm.
give
Yeah.
you they actually do. It just depends on the
I
actual
was talking
user.
about Fortnite.
Yeah, but
Well,
Gabriel was
I
comparing
mentioned
it.
because COD Mobile, you don't get COD points in the Battle Pass, so you can't buy it next
No,
season.
no, yeah, you
You
literally
do.
do.
No, you do.
Yeah,
You do get points for the thing. What I was saying was that there are some battle passes where you don't even get anything substantial. You just get like what cosmetics or something. You don't get like an actual thing that improves your gameplay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
oh
Was
my
that
god.
all you wanted to talk about in COD?
Oh yeah, because
I'm
I just want to
freaking
get one
done.
thing straight, because I'm pretty sure people are gonna be fucking hating on Gabriel for what he just said.
Who's
So,
trying
you
to
know
save
what?
your ass?
Let's move on to something that I've been thinking about recently. I
Getting a
think
girlfriend?
n-
Did you just say getting a new girlfriend?
I'm
You're such
sorry.
a troll.
Yeah, don't show up next week.
He's gonna kill me.
um, it's the gaming industry. This is this is what I want to talk about.
Oh, you were literally talking.
Look at it. Yeah, I
You.
was talking about this the other day. You remember?
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
YouTube. Look at Twitch. How many times do you actually go to watch the game versus just go to be entertained by the people talking?
No,
Fortnite
it
is
honestly,
dead.
it
Minecraft is
literally
dying
honestly
again.
depends on the YouTuber. See, I watch very funny YouTubers
Oh
that
yeah,
say
it
a
depends
Yeah,
on
lot
it.
of,
dude.
they say a
The
lot of,
content. Yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
games are
that's
ample.
what makes it enjoyable, just to see them raging, but also just talk about stupid shit like that. Those are the YouTubers I like watching. Like, like an example of that would be like Grizzy, or like anyone, or like Soup, McNasty. All of them, they're really funny because they like banter between each other while like playing the game, and then they'll be raging in between
The
that as
game is
well.
almost like it's just the
The games are
backdrop of the
exactly. It's just
thing.
there to exist. So think about it now. Minecraft came back because cool, speed running and stuff. Let's speed run Minecraft. Let's do manhunts. Let's do this. Let's do that. Then once everyone exhausted that, what do we do now? Uh, I don't know. You want to hop on Minecraft? Nah, because there's nothing to do. You want to hop on Fortnite? No, it's dead. You
I
want to hop on
I
Warzone?
mean, Fortnite has its reasons to be
the
dead.
idea
Actually,
Fortnite should
a
have died a
lot of
long
people
time
are
ago.
getting.
the idea
Honestly,
of
Warzone
Minecraft.
has gotten a lot better just because of this new map and the new story mode that they added to it. That's just me personally.
The idea of games is literally based on a consumer capital society. It's just another thing that you consume for enjoyment, and once it's done, you drop it and you get a new game. That's why gaming industries have come this far. If it wasn't like that, literally the first COD game would have been enough. They wouldn't have needed to make any more COD games because like that's it. You satisfied people's need for first person shooter. What more do you want? Oh, the new console comes in? Okay, let's just revamp the first COD game and then that's it. You know, add a multiplayer setting,
Yeah.
I'm pretty
add
sure
new guns.
there's like more
That's
to
it.
that, because
That,
I
on top
mean,
of
no,
like,
that,
but
it's the
think about
story
it
modes as
now.
well,
that's what I'm saying.
because they
Like
add new stories to it.
if the game was like how do I say it? There wouldn't be a real reason for you to like change it up if people are enjoying the game and they don't really want any more. You know what I mean?
Now think about this. Let's say people that live off of money from YouTube. What happens when the game you're playing no longer trends? Well, now your views are dropping. Now people are
That's true.
unsubscribing. Whatever is popping up. That's it. Games aren't really popular that much. People are starting to get bored. Oh, cool! A new COD game. Slightly different story. Pretty interesting, but
But that's the
it's the
point of a
same.
YouTuber
And
is
at
to
the
give
end,
entertainment. You
I
know.
know but
they
like
always find other content.
I know, but look
It's
at the
not
ones
hard
that
to find
focus
other
on gaming.
content.
The majority of YouTubers that focus on gaming are soon gonna not have
I mean, other
games.
people, YouTubers don't really have to focus on gaming. So there's other YouTubers that just chat amongst themselves, just saying random shit, and then
I'll
that's
be
how they
back.
get millions of
Wait, did
views.
someone join the call before we continue?
Yes, Italy,
Who joined? Oh,
Italy,
nice.
she's muted.
Italy, you want to say something?
She's not. No, she can't
Honestly,
say anything.
I've noticed that like when Among Us came out,
Oh,
there was a lot of
Oh
like
my
hype
god.
around it. Even people who weren't gamers would play, and it was a big thing. And everybody started putting out videos of Among Us this, Among Us that. Then the game died down. People stopped playing it, and that was basically like the game Among Us was what YouTubers used to get a bunch of views. And now that the game is freaking not popular, like what are they supposed to do? And so they try their best, but the views are going down. And so it's like, what can they do?
yeah.
Well, that's
That's
basically what
the
they do.
that's
Because
the
when they
that's
know that their
the
viewership is down with the game that's like really old, then they just stop playing it.
it's painful to watch, you know, like this happens to every game ever. There's
I
never
think
like a
But
game
that's the point, though. That's
I
always
think
been the
this is what
thing.
we have to do now.
It's literally normal for
for a
us
game to die.
viewers.
So
Yeah,
there's
for a
this
game
guy I
to
Well,
die.
watch.
other people who's watching
Listen,
it.
listen, listen. There's this guy I watch on Twitch. He's called Twin, right? He
Mm.
doesn't he doesn't play popular games. He played Cold War I think like once. He plays Warzone sometimes. He has his own mini podcast. But he doesn't play popular games. He just plays any game.
But
The
that's the
point
thing,
being, he
because
gets 20
that's
views though. He
him.
doesn't
That's
even
his preference. Because
exactly. This is
a
what
lot
more
of
people
people
should
would
do.
other people would appeal to that instead of like being all mainstream and shit.
Exactly. This man gets 20 views probably a night. He
Wait,
dreams of
that's it.
one day. He
That does
dreams of one day
that.
getting partnered on Twitch, right? So that he can be verified and get the name he wants for his account and whatever. But until then, he can't get partnered if he doesn't have enough views. But he doesn't
Yeah.
care. He likes hanging out with his chat. He pays attention to his chat more. Um, he talks with them. He chats with them. He'll play with them. Sometimes he'll be like, "Oh, you know what? Somebody from chat, you want to hop on Warzone? Let's go." People like
Interesting.
him should deserve more viewers. It doesn't matter what he's playing. He's making content. He's interacting. He's doing stuff. Look at Pokimane. Uh huh.
Oh my god, don't even talk about her, please.
Look at Pokimane. This girl joined someone else's Twitch stream to hire mods for her chat and got banned from his stream.
That's crazy.
And not only that, but she doesn't pay attention to everyone in chat. Probably the people that subscribed for 5 years back to back, she'll pay attention to. She sees like 1, 2 people maybe. Smaller streamers would see everyone, and I bet if they had millions, they'd
So
still see
this is
everyone.
less about the gaming industry and more about YouTube in general. So let's
Anyway,
deviate from that. I would like to talk
point being,
about
games are dying. Blah blah blah.
games are dying, but new games are taking place of the games that are dying. It's just a consumer reality. You know, a game is meant to die and then continue. You know, you buy more games. It's just how it works. Anyway, next thing we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about the reason why single player games have been thriving over the past decade. You know that last year's Game of the Year award went to God of War for best game.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
God of War. You didn't know that? You knew that.
I
You're
don't
toying
really,
with me.
I don't really pay attention to stuff like that. Like, I just look at a game and I'm like, that's a really good game, but I don't see like what games get awards or whatever.
Interesting. But yeah, God of War got the best Game of the Year award, and it's mostly the games that are single player. You know, they never look at the multiplayer aspect, but I feel like that's something that should be addressed. Single player games, even though it doesn't have the addition of like other people, something that a lot of people should really people really like, mostly because of how in this today's youth, how we treat people online. So, like, for example, the entire rant about me and GTA and how people, troll the hell out of you if you don't know what you're doing in GTA. If you're playing in COD and you don't know certain terminology, you feel awkward and uncomfortable. And that goes
I
for
don't
any other
I
game
don't think that's.
entirely.
But if that's the point, then that what other people will still continue playing it
I
because
mean,
they ended
COD
up
No,
has
getting
I'm just
better.
matchmaking
saying.
though. COD
I'm
has
just saying.
matchmaking to
Yeah,
I'm
put you
just saying.
with people that
So,
are at
like,
your
for
level.
example, I prefer single player games over multiplayer games. I'll tell you right now why. When I started playing COD, I played with my friend. I never played by myself. Playing by myself, I would only do the campaign. Other than that, multiplayer COD by myself or without a party is just awkward for me. I don't know why. It's just not something that I don't enjoy much. However, whenever you're with friends, obviously you would want to play a multiplayer game, and COD takes the cake. But in this day and age, a lot of people are playing by themselves too, especially with quarantine. The youth starting to come to realization that they're by themselves. There's not a lot of games that they have that are for other players, and if they do, some people don't even like playing those types of games. So single player games have been, the type of game that you would play and you would feel comfortable playing because the other like people are like CPUs, There's no one there to really judge you for what you do. And I'm not saying that everyone judges, but you can't deny that there is a very competitive, if not toxic, group of people in every multiplayer game that there is.
I
You're
got
right.
called a bot. They called me a bot.
Yeah, they
That made
called
me.
Italy
It
yeah,
made
but
me
that's
cry.
what?
No, but
Because
that's
they
you
did
accurate.
not make you
And I
cry.
cried.
but
To
And
be
this is
that's
why I like
because
playing
it's
single
not
player
a
For
friend.
those
games.
of you that
But
don't know,
seriously, when we play, for example, when we play Among Us, there are a group of people that like completely devoid and discontinue any accusations that you have because they feel entitled and they feel like they're right all the time and whatever you say isn't accurate because they know what they said.
talk about the
You
third
know,
parties, the people that cover
yeah,
for other people for no reason.
people that come at other people for no reason. Remember, Italy, when we were playing, you and me, we were playing in Among Us, and there was this one dude that was being an entire asshole, and we couldn't kick him out because we didn't have privileges. But he kept like voting people
Literally.
for no reason, and
It
no
was
one would
two
vote for him.
people.
It
Yeah,
was
it was two
literally,
people that
yeah,
came into the game and they called the meeting like as soon as the game started and said, "Oh, he vented, so let's vote him out." Mind you, the game just started. He wasn't around them. He wasn't around anyone. And it was like those people like purposely joined the game to ruin it for everyone. It's like, where's the fun in that? What makes you want to keep playing multiplayer games if there's just gonna be people
Now
like
think
that
about the games with the
doing shit
hackers,
up?
where they would
the
join the
hackers
game,
aren't
and
But I
really much
feel
of
because
like
a
that's
they
you don't
called the
really
meeting
see
twice
hackers
because
that
they know
much.
both the imposters.
Oh yeah, that is true. There was this one dude. I remember I played online once by myself, but before I go to that, I'm gonna finish Italy's story. So basically, there were these two guys, and then once the game was over, I was the one who was moderating, the one who was the host, but I didn't want to kick anyone out because I don't like doing that. But they got so much out of our nerves. They were kept like accusing us for what we were doing and that we were wrong and that all this stuff, even though they were the ones who voted out the wrong people and basically threw off everyone and stuff like that. It was super annoying. So in the end of the day, I had to kick them out, and I didn't really like that, but it just ruins the fun for everyone. But there was this one time when I went by myself because I didn't have anything better to do. So I played Among Us online, and I remember there was this guy who literally calls a meeting in the beginning and says the two colors that were playing. I was like, they have to be in like some sort of group chat or something. And someone's arguing. So the next time I'm the imposter, and literally they tell everyone my color. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? Like, the point of this game is to discover that for yourself and not tell anyone else about that unless you have 100% evidence that you know that I'm the imposter. Just cheating about the game doesn't do anything. There are no stats in the game that benefit you. It's not like COD where like you have an achievement for discovering the imposter a certain amount of times in a certain amount of time. You know, in COD, it's like, oh, you get these many headshots with a specific gun, you get a rank that allows you to progress through the challenges, and you get a new gun and a new skin and stuff.
No,
And Among
no,
Us,
they don't really do that anymore. Not really.
so what have you been working for Dark Matter or some crap like that?
Those are
No,
completionist
no, you
skins. You
only
It's an
get,
just
yeah,
example.
those
Oh,
are
Holy
that's what I'm
crap!
talking
anyway,
about.
completionists.
anyway,
That's
anyway,
what
Those,
I'm
anyway.
talking about. They still get it. And Among Us, there's no achievements. There's literally no achievements. It's just a game where you play in a party, you go in, you discover who the imposter is, and that's it. That's the end of the game. There is no satisfaction in cheating in the game when you know damn well that you cheating will just end the game quicker.
So
Like,
Fabio,
who do
I
you benefit from that? What?
was playing Among Us a while back. Um, I was in a server. We would all play Among Us, and one day a hacker, like a Among Us hacker, had joined the server, right?
Mhm.
So I wanted to see what it was like playing with a hacker, but actually knowing who it was. It was pretty fun, you know. You troll around, you have fun, you kill 50 people. It got annoying though when he wanted to be the only one imposter. And so every time there was like him and his other imposters, he would just kill them off and then go run around and play the game.
Mhm.
So like while he was having fun, I got to experience both sides. I got to experience the fun and I got to experience the bad. And overall, I just feel like there shouldn't just don't hack.
So that's exactly why, like, this is driving people to the point where they want to play single player games more than multiplayer games. I'm not saying that multiplayer isn't fun. There are a lot of people that enjoy that thrill of playing against other people competitively, and I support them on everything. But there comes a time where like new like gamers that are just starting out and pick up a multiplayer game and they see just how toxic the community is, where they get to the point where they're like, I don't want to play multiplayer anymore. Like they associate one multiplayer game with the entirety of multiplayer, and that's not their fault because the moment they step out and they start playing, they're being destroyed by a freaking orbital satellite they had no idea was even implemented in the game to begin with. You know what I mean? It's like it's not fair. I feel like
Exactly.
if it was supposed to be a multiplayer, no matter what you do, there will always be an opportunity for people to troll. You know, in a multiplayer game, there's no
Hmm.
avoiding it. There's no like, oh, there's no like settings that you could do to change that.
So while we're on the
But
topic of multiplayer games, there is a game that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know if next year, the year, whatever. I believe it's called The Day Before or something like that. And this is a game where there is literally no higher levels, no nothing. It's all based on what you can do. The only thing that can change between you and someone else is who's played longer.
hmm,
And what it is it takes place during an apocalypse, a zombie apocalypse and stuff. And you go in, you collect like everyone. Nobody has anything. You don't start with anything. You have to scavenge for your own food. You have to make groups depending on if you're playing with friends or if you're playing with randos. You got to form your own group, form your own camp, get your own weapons, get your own ammo. No one has an advantage. Everyone's at the same starting point, and all it depends is what you find and how much experience you have playing that game. So something like that game, if games were like that, it'd probably be a bit more fun
yeah.
because everyone
Um,
starts at the same point. At the same point.
but to be honest, I'm pretty sure it is basically like that. You just don't know it. Like if
No,
you
battle
actually think,
royale
no,
games are
no,
like that because nobody has a gun in battle royale. But then you can always grab your loadout in
no, no, no,
COD
no, 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 no. I'm
and
not saying
annihilate
about
people.
no. I'm not saying about battle like that. I'm just saying in general, you're already gaining experience by learning how other people play because that's basically what battle royales. You're trying to actually win by being the last one alive. So the more you play, the more experience you gain from that. So you try to think like other people by anticipating the way they move, the way they're gonna position themselves when someone is being beamed by another enemy like 20 meters away with an AR. Like that's basically what it is. Like I'm like
Yeah, I understand that, but point being, that game when it releases, let's say in about a year, you have people that have huge bases and tanks and whatever. You're not gonna see them randomly driving down the street in their tank, blowing you up and robbing the store. You're not gonna see that. In GTA, you're gonna see 500 people with tanks, another 20 with their
That can
oppressors,
fly.
and it'd be
Tanks
like,
that can
"Oh,
fly.
you're new? Guess what? Die."
You have a flying tank, not just any tank, a flying
Oh,
tank.
I wouldn't be surprised if a flying tank came out. I'll be back.
The heck, man. Um, so I guess the next thing that I would like to talk about is like, um, how do I say it? How uninteresting new multiplayer games have become in the sense that like there's no like real drive to play the game other than um the content. So like for example, when you play single player games, the characters interact with you in different ways. However, when you're in multiplayer, the only interactions that you get from them is them telling you what to do. There's like no story whatsoever. I feel like that's kind of lacking. I feel like if there was a game that came out that involved the character more in like talking and whatnot, the multiplayer would be a lot more interesting. Like if there was
Mm,
a story behind it.
there is, yeah, there is. Yeah,
Where
in COD especially now, right? In each
you lie.
multiplayer, no, in each multiplayer map, there's a story to it. Especially in COD when they use those multiplayer maps during the campaign, and even now when you have the battle pass, right? Each battle pass has its own story and own background. So that's basically what it is, right? So I'm gonna say, uh, in Warzone right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We the it's Verdansk 84, basically the Warzone map that was from 2020, right, to
Yeah.
2021 got nuked, right, and then they rewound it back to like 30 something years because they're bring that because the map has to stay with the story mode that's going with Cold War, right? And
Yeah.
there's this whole thing, right, where the main character basically this new Black Ops game was not around like the usual Mason and Woods. This revolved around with a different main character whose name is Adler, right? So basically, at whatchamacallit, the Russians kidnapped Adler to make him a sleeping agent. I basically told you this like
Yeah.
uh a couple weeks ago, right? And that's the whole this season, right? Um the I think the clip was the mountain that was getting exploded that was in Russia. The Russian army would blame the Americans, right? And then they'll have a whole war, but that would be just a front for one of the bad guys' real plan. So I'm pretty sure not all game like you said, not all games, multiplayer games, would have a story revolving around the map, but I'm pretty sure other games would have the same thing. Especially like Among Us, like we found out that those maps there's like a little conspiracy to it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure most games are gonna continue being like that, and not many players would know about it because they don't pay attention to the actual story. They just end up playing the game without knowing what why this new map came out or whatnot.
True. All
Yeah.
right.
So let's separate from multiplayer games and move on
Okay.
to what's next.
You were the
what's
one who
next?
wanted to change it.
I don't know what's next.
Oh my god.
Let's see. We said single player. We said multiplayer. So I guess.
Omniplayer.
All right. So what about just different
Fabio's
categories now?
conspiracy
No,
theories.
no, no, no. Different categories. So PvP, PvE.
PvE is
Oh
what
wait,
again? I forgot.
PvE
PvE
is
is player versus
single
everyone. I
player.
think that's like free for all PvE.
Oh my lord.
Um, what is it?
Nice.
I had
Good
something
job,
in my
guys.
mind. Oh, so look at games like Smash Bros.
Oh,
I mean,
so
I
you mean
don't.
party games?
Yeah, let's go with that. New
Party.
category.
This is party games. Are you serious? I mean,
Smash
I
Bros
don't.
is fun. It's
Yes.
2D-ish, and you fight people. There's no story mode. There's no battle
There is a
pass.
story, but it's crap.
Well,
And there is a battle
okay,
pass.
but it doesn't give you advantage. All right.
It gives you a new character.
Point being, you don't really get advantages or disadvantages. You just have a move set, and you got to use what you got to use.
Okay. Nice. You proud of yourself?
Shut up. This is the part of the video that the brain stopped working, okay?
All right. What time? How long has it been?
I don't
51
know.
minutes. It's
It's been
4:54.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's a long time. How about
Mm,
we talk about the rise of VR gaming?
VR.
Yeah. That's
I
better.
have I have a VR headset,
I
and
don't.
I can say that
Me
if
either.
you have motion sickness, don't get a freaking VR.
But I
It is
feel like other,
so
even like other people who thinks what is it, motion sickness, right? Who have motion sickness,
Hmm.
they would say the same thing about video games on their TV or their monitors.
Yeah, people with
it's
motion sickness, it depends
yeah.
because motion blur can just make them go, "Ugh," and it doesn't even have to be in VR.
I mean, it depends on the game. Like some games, you could turn off motion blur.
Yeah,
It's
some games you
no,
could turn it off, not all
it's
games.
it's mostly no, but like for VR specifically, I don't have a problem with motion sickness, and I get nauseous playing VR games. Like I can't play a VR game. My head starts to hurt. I feel like my brain is gonna explode out of my head.
Maybe
It's
because
just
you're dehydrated.
maybe you should shut up and let me think.
So, I'm gonna
You
bring out
see,
what is it? All right, so there's a game, Phasmophobia, and
phasmophobia.
you can either play it in
It's basically like
VR.
a Ghost Hunter
Yeah,
game
you
type
can either
thing.
play it in VR or you could play it normally on like your computer. So
Yes.
I've seen it being played normally. I don't have VR. I can't give you an experience, but I was scared just watching it being played normally. I can imagine you're probably gonna die playing it in VR because the place, everything's quiet. You don't hear
Yes.
anything. You're all on your own. You gotta ask questions yourself. You gotta bump into these ghosts, see the lights flicker. It's all up to you unless you play with friends, which now makes it weirder because if you get too far from them, you can't hear them, and so you would have to use the radio or you would have to get close to them.
Mm.
Next thing you know, you walk up on him and there's a ghost.
Boo. I
I
should shut up. But yeah, it's true. Oh
don't know. This is
man.
why. Let's go. Let me find some topics real quick. Let's wrap
Let's,
this up with some forced topics
why force
because
topics?
we don't have anything else to talk about.
You could talk about
Okay, Black Superman.
nice.
Dude, that's not a video game, my
I
guy.
don't
That's
care.
not a video
I'm
game.
pretty
We're
sure this is
talking
the end of
about
the video.
This is
yeah,
the
this
end of the
is
video.
stop trying to milk it. Let it
Yeah.
end naturally.
There's no natural. We just stop talking,
Oh
and it
my
gets really
fucking
quiet.
just like alright guys. Okay. So this is the end of this podcast. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share your friends. Make
Share
sure
your
you use the
friends. Yo, you
share
want to
your
share your
friends.
friends? I don't mind.
Give us your friends. We don't have any friends. We're
If
the
you
only ones
guys
who've got.
ever want to hop in on the podcast, maybe, then have a
Maybe.
good idea.
Yes. Let's hope we don't get a person that
Have a
decides
good
to
idea.
curse a
Have good
lot.
topics. Email us. I'll put the email in the description.
I will email you specifically to join the podcast.
All right, yeah, you see, Fabio, you're the person that would just put in random emails hoping someone responds.
I would call someone to join.
But yeah, give us topics if there's anything you want to specifically hear about,
Become
because
the topic.
you see how this video ended. I tried to invite, I tried to not invite, I tried to put Black Superman in the middle of this.
We got a surprise person joining in. You know, it was
Yeah, we
nice.
had, yeah. So just give us ideas, please. I'd prefer it if we had something to talk about
You
so
sound
that
so
we could
desperate.
focus on
Yeah, way too
it.
desperate.
You sound
Other
so
than
desperate.
that, I guess that's it. That wraps it up.
Does it?
Does it really? I mean, I don't know. You want to go on for next half hour?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
That
you
ends
guess
it.
so? Yeah. What do you have? What do you have? Huh?
Nothing. I just got trolled by a bunch of people. So that only, encompasses what just actually happened. Me being
Oh,
trolled. That's great, man. I
All
love being
right. Well,
trolled.
since there's nothing there, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.